Okay, parallel compression. Let's see if I can do it this time. Parallel compression, you have one audio track, say a bass. You want it to stick out more in the track, or you want to bring up the sound of the fretboard, the sound of the frets, the sound of the fingers against the strings. Maybe it's not lively enough. Maybe you just want to do it because it sounds awesome. You want to add distortion via parallel compression. These are all things we're going to talk about. Let's go. Okay, so here I already have it set up. I have the bass and the percussion being sent over to this return, the B delay / glue compressor. All right, so let me lower that. What I'm attempting to do is add a completely unique sound to the recording. So I'll take off the delay for now, and we're just going to compress the heck out of it first, okay? So we're already doing that on this first glue compressor. Really fast attack to cut off the attack. Super fast attack. We want to leave the attack to the original tracks, the bass and the percussion. But I want to bring up the release, the sustain of the instrument. And it's also going to bring up the sound of the room when it comes to the bongos. And it's going to add a reverberance and, like I said, a whole new life. So one compressor isn't enough. We're going to use two for parallel compression in my book. Bring it down, bring that threshold down, get the needle pumping. I'm even going to smash the attack again. Right. More. So now you hear the sound of this room that we're in right now. And like I said, the bass is being sent there too. I'm going to lower it. So now you can really hear how the bass and the bongos are interacting in a whole new way, breathing together. Listen to it. So you can hear my fingers on the bongos. You could probably hear me breathing a little bit, my feet creaking on the floor, but most importantly, the reverberance against the walls of the bongo attack. And if you've ever listened to like Latin Playboys or anything Chad Blake has mixed, and also like Joe Barresi too, when it comes to drums, if you read like Tape Op magazine, you'll figure out all this stuff. You know, I mean, don't take my word for it. You have to try it out. I didn't make any of this up. Some people call it the New York compression trick. If you read that book, I forget what it was called. It's like the textbook that's like this thick. It might be the Mix Engineer's Handbook. They say that it's called the New York compression trick. Frank Zappa taught it. Apparently, he taught it to Joe Ciccarelli on the Shake Your Booty sessions, where Joe Ciccarelli was sort of apprenticing, I guess, at that studio. I forget what the studio was called. Okay, so now we have this, and I'm going to add a delay too. It's going to accentuate. It's like a caricature, if you will, or it's playing around with the character of the room. I'm adding a slap delay, which is kind of what the room is giving us in a more naturalistic sense. We're going to do an affected version of it on top of that. So we can mess around. So now it's super dirty. Let's play around. So now it's super dirty. And the best part is, of course, blending it in to show you what it sounds like. Let's see. I will lower the fader, if you will, of the original tracks a bit. And then I'll A-B it. This is with and with that. So a lot more lifeless in my opinion. There's with. So we have delay, glue compressor, any compressor works. I'm using Ableton right now. Any compressor, any plugin you want to use works. I'm going to saturate it, go to drive and color. Oh yeah. I'm going to lower that bass, send. So I'll A-B it for you one more time. And again. It might not be your thing. This is what I do. And I need to EQ this and everything. We could throw a quick EQ. We don't need much bass on it. Let's bring some air up. So there's with it, and there's without. There's with. It brings life to it, friends. Try it out. Feel free to consider subscribing. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or concerns, and have a good one.